Yeah.
Not even the fish?
No. Not really. Just in a couple spots. Well, I don't mind.
Alright, fuck it. Sorry, bro. It's my first time doing that.
Bro. You're good. I get it.
I'm pretty good at tattooing. That's you, don't worry.
No, you guys will end up good.
Doing like content, that's kind of like a, I don't know, something that I would like. I should start getting into that shit,
Yeah.
you know?
I get it.
I got a friend that told me how much like YouTube pays, and I was like, hey, the fuck I'm doing tattoos, bro? Like, my homie gotta get the bag, bro, you know? Because I just recently found out how much college is in here, and it's ridiculously stupid.
How much what?
College is in here?
Oh, yeah.
My God, what the fuck? I was born in Mexico, that's why.
Oh, I get
So recently I was talking to our friend, he's like, yeah, you better be saving. I'm like, I mean, I'm fine, motherfucker. What do you mean? Like, yeah, college is really expensive in here.
Yeah.
Now, like, what do you mean how expensive that is? Yeah, like, you know, a couple thousand, and all, like the whole thing, no, per month. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I just hope one day that one of my daughters is like, you know what? I'll be honest with you, bro. I'm the daughter of like Muslim parents, bro, and we have a lot of money.
God, that'd be great.
You know, and
Some of that
honest to
Arab
God,
oil money?
yeah, and be like, honest to God, you've been such a great dad. I'm gonna hook you up. And I'll fuck yeah, you know. When that day happens, you know I will not be posting no more tattoos.
Oh no, I get
You know, if I do that, bro, you know what happens.
Good to know.
Yeah, you know, like I'm on Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
Riding a Bentley.
There you go.
Eating fried chicken.
There you go.
Sweet Lord Jesus. I hope that happens to me.
We can all hope.
A man can only have dreams, you know?
Right, yeah, exactly.
How long did hamster for that fish?
Maybe about like an hour and a half maybe. Because I went for their 5 years.
Oh yeah, I did on Saturday, right?
Yeah, but it's the same day as the Day of the Dead parade. But there was no parking downtown, so it was empty. So I was like the only one in there.
For real?
Yeah, and I thought it was gonna take, so I have another one on the back of my arm from
You
him.
got 2 tattoos, yeah?
Yeah. And when we went for that one, it took us quite a while to get him. Like 2 hours we were outside? Yeah.
To wait?
Our first tattoo. How long was the wait?
Oh, it was like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Was it the 915 day?
Yeah, it was the 915 day.
Yeah.
So I thought it was gonna be like that again, you know, it being an event and all. But no, I got in instantly and he started working like within 30 minutes or so.
That's really good, man.
Yeah.
How's he doing?
What's that?
How's he doing?
He's doing good. He's doing good. Because they were also doing that art show afterwards.
Oh yeah, how's that thing? Did you
It was cool. Yeah, I went to that because it was just like kind of down the street.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I went home so I could clean up, and then I went. And then, but it was a cool little studio gallery type deal.
Yeah.
And they had a bunch of stuff on the. So the stuff on the walls were like paintings the artists had done, or like wood art and stuff. And then in the center, they kind of had like this rectangle thing.
Yeah.
And that was pictures of all the big pieces they'd done. So like full backs and legs and whatnot. Super cool stuff. Yeah. They had a DJ, a bar.
Is it a paycheck?
What's that?
I think it's a paycheck. No, I'm just watching the camera.
Oh, gotcha.
I was still like, you know that guy on the Matrix that's like watching all the cameras?
Oh, right.
Whenever like the fucking ring goes down,
Yeah.
I would like turn and see it and I'm like, I'm controlling the Matrix.
Nice.
chicken control you. You don't know.
Yeah,
Bro. You don't know
never
that
know.
shit, homie.
That's the whole point.
That shit's crazy, bro.
You've always done this stuff?
I've done a little bit of everything, bro.
Yeah.
You know, I've never closed myself to just be like, hey, I just do this or do that.
Yeah.
Because I think, I mean, at least for me, tattooing is a craft.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, for sure.
So, my job is basically put whatever the fuck you want in your skin
Yeah.
and do it in the right way. Nothing more than that, you know?
Yeah.
And I paint a lot, you know, and I try to do a lot of flash and propose different stuff.
Yeah.
Sometimes it picks up, sometimes it don't, but I'm always open, you know, to
Yeah.
different things. I did good amount of years, like only black and gray and realism. When I was working in Juarez, you know, because that's the main thing there, I think.
Oh, gotcha.
You know, Paso, there's a lot of black and gray artists too.
Yeah.
And they're good ones. But I saw that traditional was a big thing here, and I always liked traditional a lot, you know.
Yeah.
So when I got here about 4 years ago, before that I was already doing traditional and doing Japanese.
Right.
That's what I like the most, I would say.
Mhm.
Yeah. And when I got here, I don't know, started picking up a lot, you know.
Gotcha.
And that's how particular, you know, the black, red, and gray.
Yeah.
That's something that I saw that people like it a lot when I did it, you know.
Mhm.
And we picked up for a while and did a lot of those tattoos. But then, I don't know, it's not that I start closing myself to other things, but it's just like, people would just tattoo for that, you know. And
Yeah.
and I was working at a walk-in shop in Sunset, actually.
Oh, okay.
Downtown.
Yeah.
And then when I had walk-ins, they were like, oh, you know, they like my stuff. And then they were like, do you only do this? I'm like, no, I don't like shit, bro.
Yeah.
And I should post different stuff, things every now and then, you know. That's kind of keep it variety, you know.
Nice.
Keep the creative, you know, flow going if possible.
Yeah.
And always learning more stuff, you know. There's always new shit out there, bro. Real cool shit, you know.
I don't doubt it.
Especially in tattoos. There's some kids doing some crazy stuff out there. It's like, how the fuck is that? You know?
Yeah.
Well, you gotta say everything, I think, you know? And you always like traditional, or how did your tattoo journey started, man?
So like the past year or so, I've been wanting to get into tattoos, or at least have one. And then the 915 day came around, and I was like, yeah, I'll just tag along. I won't really get anything or whatnot. And then they had a really cool one with Marty Robbins. But his head was a poppy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, so I got
saw
that one.
Yeah, of course.
So I got that one on the back of my arm.
Oh fuck yeah.
And then he was doing another flash, so I saw the fish. Not that was really cool, and I've been wanting, I always wanted tattoos on my shoulders.
Yeah.
So I tried to get that one on the outside. And then I saw that you were doing the flash. And I had just finished telling somebody, because I've been thinking about what to get on my forearm.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to do inside pieces. But then, yeah, and then I saw you having a flash. So I just said,
Cool, man. Thanks. I appreciate it.
yeah, of course. Man.
I really appreciate it too, bro. I wanted to do this flower for I painted 4 years ago. This one.
Oh, for real? Nobody?
No. I did the one that is out in the middle with that flash shit.
Oh, gotcha.
But I remember, so the thing with flash, at least the way that I see it is, I gotta do a lot.
Right.
I got a lot of ideas, and I think eventually they will pick up some of them, you know, and over the years, tattooing, that's what I've been seeing, you know.
Yeah.
You put a lot of work out there, and then you'll be like, hey, I didn't sell this flash sheet, and then one day comes the right collector, you know.
Right.
And he's like, hey, this one. And you're like, oh shit, I thought I was never going to do that one. Fuck yeah, you know. Next year, they definitely, you know. This one, I did it when I was too raw. So what happened there was that I did a lot of flash sheets in 2 months. All those I did it in 2 months. I have more, but I'll have more wall for that.
Yeah.
And Like all that series of black and red and gray, I did in 2 months.
Yeah. No, I really like the red.
And I was keep posting and posting, so I guess most tattoos got lost in the feed. I think, you know, and it's more like when people come to the shop or where I was working and they saw it, they're like, oh, that's cool, you know. I'm like,
Yeah.
fucking get one, bro.
You're right.
Hook a brother up, man. Go ahead. Yeah, bro. Man. I think tattoo is a process, you know.
Yeah.
Like everything. Like you do what you do, right? Like you don't learn everything in one day.
No, not at all.
How long do you think that took you, you know, to learn what you're doing right now with the
With the water? Well, I've only been there a year. So a couple days ago was my 1 year there. And man, I'm still learning. There's so much that goes into it, bro. Because we're taking dirty water and turning it into clean water. So
you have like feeling, right? Like the process plant?
what's that?
Processing plant, like that?
Yeah. So we're a water reclamation plant, and all that means is we take dirty water from the city, so everything that goes down the drains, right? And we do get it to drinking standard, but it doesn't go back into the city.
Okay.
It's used for other things. So like the electric company uses it at their power plant, and then what do you call it? And then we send the rest up to like irrigation, or we pump it back into the ground or whatnot.
Yeah.
But the plant I work at was the first one in the U.S. to do what we do. So we get a bunch of tours and whatnot. But there's a ton that goes into it. So I'm still learning. I've got it down, but definitely still learning.
What do you think is the most valuable lesson you have learned in this year, bro?
This year?
Yeah. Working there, you know?
Be safe, bro.
Okay.
That's the biggest thing. Like double check everything. Make sure what you're doing isn't stupid. And just, make sure you're not going to get hurt.
Like, for example, how do you know how not to get hurt? Like,
So,
in your job, bro?
yeah, so it's real easy to get So they give us big examples like our gas monitors.
Yeah.
Because like I said, we're working on a bunch of dangerous gas. But a lot of the guys don't wear it. Because they're like, oh, I can just smell it, you know what I mean? But a lot of times, well, the biggest chemical that we deal with, H2S, it numbs your sense of smell. So you only smell it for a little bit and then you don't.
For real?
Yeah, and so that's what gets a bunch of people, is that they think they're safe and then they're not. So just make sure you have all your stuff on you, all your safety equipment. For sure.
Damn, bro. Is it like that thing, like on winter, where they tell you like not to turn the heater on, so you can like smell the gas and fucking die?
Kind of, sort of, yeah.
Okay.
Because it's like you realize there's a problem, and then the problem in your brain is going away because you're not smelling it anymore.
Yeah.
But it's still there.
It just numbs.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn, but it don't really work that way, bro.
Yeah, man, it's
Scary, bro.
Yeah.
That thing sounds so fucking scary. I guess it happens too, like in people's houses, you know, like I know, like when, like you know, they have a lot of pets.
Yeah.
You know that they don't smell their own pets, so they get used to the smell, you know. And then you walk in, it's like, hey, motherfucker, you smell like urine. What the shit?
Yeah.
They're like, no, this is my cat. Well, your cat smells like shit, bro. What the hell? Like couple friends have like a lot of pets. Yeah. We had one, you know, couple friends that, they have so many pets. Bro. They have bunnies and they have turtles and they have fucking cats and dogs and shit. Bro, their house smells like shit, bro. And I was like, they were always like, why are you making that face? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know why I'm making it. You try to be polite. I'm not going to be an asshole in someone's house, bro. But I was like, I don't know. Or like when you get like in my abuela's house, you have that grandma smell, you know?
Oh, right, yeah.
It was like old.
Like the furniture.
Yeah. Like old plastic packaging, you know? And like cheap cereal and home.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what my grandma smells like. Oh, she's dead. Now she smells like there because she's dead, bro. 6 feet under the ground, bro.
Yeah.
Made her rest in peace. R.I.P. to my homie. Greatest grandma in the world. great food all the time. Great advice. She was kind of racist, but I still love her. Not like your friend right here, but she was racist. All Mexican grandmas are.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
I think all grandmas are, honestly.
For the most part, yeah.
Yeah. And you know what, from my point of view, you're old, you earn it. You know?
Right, you made it that far.
Yeah, you made it that
far. You can get away with saying
Say whatever the fuck you want, bro, before I care, you know? 'Cause I want to be one of those old people that just, fight people in the Olive Garden.
Right.
Trying to get to that point in my life, you know?
I get you.
They're like, they ain't giving up breakfast, bitch. They're like, sir, please calm down. I ain't gonna calm down. Where's my fucking sexuality, motherfucker? So you just make the order 2 minutes ago. Well, I don't see you Mexicans cooking fucking beaner. And then you're like, hey, you cannot say that. I'm fucking beaner, bro. I can say whatever I want. I crossed the river. They're like, there's no river in Juarez. What are you talking about? just that, you know?
Yeah.
That's what I want to be. I have no more ambition than that.
So what kind of needles do you use, or how did you?
The brand? Do you mean the brand or the?
Just how
or the set?
How it works, or like, because I know like a bunch of artists use a whole bunch of different things.
Yeah, I mean you got a whole arsenal to yourself if you want to call it like that,
yeah.
bro. So we're talking about size.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, if we talk about size, this is a 14.
Okay.
Traditional 14. I think with needles, especially bar needles, you know. There's okay. Let me break it down for you.
Yeah.
So there's different types of machines, different types of needles, different types of ink. There's a lot of things. Just like if you're talking about tools. You know, you got your hammers, you got your hammers of wood, you got your hammers of fucking metal, you got your low impact hammers, like all that. The tattooing basically comes up to two types of machines. There's three, but it's called hybrid, which is a blend between the same thing, you know. Coil, which is this bitch right here.
Okay.
And you got the rotary. Okay. Each one is useful and each one is good, but they have different functionalities.
Gotcha.
You know? Coils, for example, what it doesn't have a heavy hit, it has a direct hit.
Okay. Yeah.
So the electricity goes up and down.
Right.
And then it hits the hammer here and boom, 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 boom. It's like that.
Gotcha.
A rotary machine has a motor that goes like this. It's like a circle.
Yeah.
You know, like the ones that they use in prison, those are rotary.
Okay, yeah.
Nowadays, if you go to, a lot of shops, the most common right now is the rotary machines. You know, they have like the dildo pen type machines. You know, no disrespect or nothing to them.
No,
it just looks like a fucking dick.
Right.
So, you know, you grab whatever you want to grab. And those are low impact.
Okay.
You know? Yeah. It's not that they cannot do, anything can do a line. You can be in a fucking prison, bro, and they can do a line with a fucking, any type of chisel. Yeah. That will just hammer through your skin. But the easiest thing, is how to direct hit. You know, like that, for example. Coils are really good for lines. Okay. I like them for everything because it just makes the job easier and it's faster. Gotcha. What the problem is, it's a little bit heavier. Gotcha. And the impact in your hand is, bad. I know I'm gonna get that fucking, what's it called? Parkinson's when I'm 50, but I can care less about that, I live the moment today, bro. And the man of tomorrow, I mean, sure, bro, fuck it, I shot myself and that's it, my family's cool, I don't need a fucking job. Yeah. And that's the cool thing with coils, though. You can just make everything easy because it's direct hit. Goes fast, get the job done, pick it out.
Yeah, I noticed
that.
On
the line, bro,
Because I think Cam uses the rotary stuff. Yeah. And bro, you're just like moving through this.
Yeah. And with the rotary, what happens is they build up the line, where they age which I don't think is bad. I don't think either way is bad. It's different method. Yeah, it's just, exactly, bro. It's just different. I prefer this one because I like what I call the flash culture. Okay. Flash culture is you pick up a flash either from the wall or internet. Yeah. You get here, get tattooed, and get the fuck out. It will take more than an hour anywhere. Yeah. I don't like shops where you stay like the whole day. Like you got your own thing, so I don't want to fill your time, you know. And I got my shit to do, bro. So for me, you know, speed is a good thing if I can be fast.
Yeah.
Of course, there's times with some clients, you know, they want to take 1 or 2 breaks, feel a lot of pain. That's cool with me. You know?
Yeah.
But me myself, I like to go fast because I know the faster that I go, the more speed I put into it,
Yeah.
the less you're gonna suffer because the less time you're in pain.
Yeah.
It's the easy math is that, you know. Or at least from my point of view.
No,
bro,
I get it.
you
Yeah.
know? And that's why I use coils. You know, rotaries, they're really good if you want to do black and gray. For example, I love a good
Gotcha.
whip with the rotary because it's just smooth. You know, like that Chicano art, like that.
Yeah.
That is usually like I have rotaries too. You know, but usually for traditional, I always go full speed
Gotcha.
with this. You know, and talk about needles for this kind of line. Like a thick line like this, that's a 14 traditional, you know? Depends on the size of your tattoo, size of the line that you pick, you know?
Yeah.
This is that, bro, you know? And, like, for me, for example, bro, I really like doing a 14. That's something that really stands out in a tattoo, you know? You see it in the black is flat.
Yeah.
You see it like, oh, that's cute, you know? Like, it hits nice and differently. And yes, with the rotary, you can make the same lines and you can pick because those use parch tips.
Oh, okay.
Like this one use bar needles.
Right.
That's one of the differences. See, a bar needle, it works better to do a line because it's a I don't know a lot of physics or anything, bro, but the longer the needle, the harder the hit it is.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
That does hurt on my twitch tats. I'm not gonna lie to you, you know? But either way, when we talk about tattoos, not my dick, bro.
Yeah.
So the longer the needle, the harder the hit it is on the impact, you know? So the fastest I can go if I control it the right way.
Yeah.
If I don't control it, what I'm gonna do is hurt the skin, and that's what I don't want to do.
Yeah.
That's why you have to be fast. It's not that you want to be fast, but you have to be fast.
Yeah.
More likely towards that, you know? And for example, too, with what's it called? Like a cartridge is good for whipping.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And it looks really cool too, but it could take a little bit more time, bro. I'll tell you. You know, it's just that. And for like fine line tattoos, you know, usually you can use a 3, you can use a 5er. Depends, you know.
Yeah.
Use like the one that your friend has there, like the flowers. I probably was on by a 3.
Gotcha.
Or like a type 5 because there's different inside measures towards each one. You know? So yeah, does that respond to your question, bro? I don't know if I
Yeah, no, that's perfect. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I noticed your gun was different than what I've seen.
Well, it's a little different, I would say, you know. I like it a lot, bro. It's,
100%.
it takes me everywhere. This machine has given me everything, and I'm gratefully grateful to it.
Nice.
There's this Japanese concept. I don't know the fucking name because I don't know Japanese.
Right.
But it's about you appreciating your objects, you know?
Right. No, 100%.
Like because you use them so much and you know like you know your tools, you know which wrench is a good wrench, you know?
Right.
You have your favorite ones and everything. This is my baby boo, you know? Like, it's my main bitch.
Yeah.
My everything, man. What's her Ophelia?
Australia?
Yeah, that's the name of my dog, man.
Nice.
She's a crazy bitch. That's some temper. Yes, she does. She's always delivering the good tattoos, man.
Yeah.
Never failed me once. Done everything with this thing, from the biggest back pieces, sleeves, leg sleeves, to the smaller tattoos.
I was looking at some of the back pieces they had on display at that art thing. Man, I don't know how long they would have taken or
A lot of fucking hours.
Yeah.
I bet it's a lot of fucking hours, man. They're worth it, bro. You know,
No, 100%.
Seeing back keys and a big, work like that, those are big commitments to the craft, you know. And to yourself too, because at the end, the only one responsible for getting it done is you.
Yeah.
You know. Do you have any hobbies or something like that, bro?
Hobbies? What? What do you think?
Why are you laughing at? The man can have his whole hobby.
I don't know, bro. I've been working. I like hanging out with my friends.
Cocaine? No, you don't like this?
Nah, bro. I tried it one time.
How about meth, bro?
Meth I can do.
Okay.
That's easy.
To the collarbone, your skin. That's what happens.
And then, what do you call it? And I like movies a whole lot. So
Oh, yeah?
I try to go to the movies. I haven't been in a minute, though.
What type of movies you like, bro?
Any movies. I'll watch any kind.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You like shows too, or just movies, right?
No, I like shows.
Yeah.
It just seems like a little harder for me to get into shows. Sometimes they just drag on for too long.
Oh, bro. What I like the documentaries a lot, but what
Okay,
I don't
yeah.
like, you know, is like the Netflix documentaries that they overtake forever, bro, just to give a simple explanation.
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't know if you saw this one that it was like about this girl that was getting bullied on a high school by her mom.
Yeah, we watched that.
Down, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
That
down.
was fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy, but honestly, God, oh my mom, I thought that they could explain all that like in 20 minutes. just my perspective.
Yeah.
Am I crazy?
No, I
You
don't
know,
think so. I think it was just weird how they had the mom doing interviews too.
Bro, that was at the end like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
This bitch, this woman right here doing that shit to her daughter. God damn, the audacity of that woman to be talking about like, I didn't know what was happening to her.
Yeah.
It was you, bitch.
Yeah,
What do you mean? You
lying
didn't
that
know?
whole fucking time.
It was you. What the fuck? I did feel sorry for the girl at the end.
Oh,
Because I'm
no.
like, you know, she was saying that damn. Only if I can trust again, my mom. Like, no, you
No,
should
you
not,
should
bro.
not at all.
You should never talk to that
Oh,
woman
no.
ever again. You know?
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah, I have trust issues now. No shit,
Yeah.
for real. Yeah,
Anybody would.
I would have just, you know, punched my mom in the fucking face or something. You know? And honestly, what do you think, bro? You think the mom was into the boyfriend or not?
No, bro. I think she just hated her daughters.
You think she just hated her daughter?
Yeah, for sure.
I think both. I would just say both, you know? She hated her daughter?
Yeah. Well, she was probably definitely jealous because I mean, she probably didn't get that high school like that her daughter had. You know what I mean? Like the sports, the boyfriend, all that. So maybe a little bit. You know what I mean?
But honestly, that's the point of being a parent, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
You give them what you didn't get, bro, and it's real, you can actually do that. You know, like you're doing something they didn't do to you, you know?
Yeah.
And that's a good thing about being a parent, you know?
Yeah.
Like my kids have and do a lot of stuff that I never did as my childhood.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck yeah, you know, that's the only purpose, you know?
Yeah.
Me doing this shit, you know? And she was just like, I don't want her to be happy. Like, fuck you, bitch.
Yeah.
Oh,
Especially in that small of a fucking town.
yeah, man. Like, you know, Pasco, I don't think you can get away with it either. You know,
No,
people know
100%.
everybody here, bro. Everybody. They'll be like, ah, ¿viste lo que le pasó a Melissa, bro? Shit, man, her mom's crazy.
Right?
She ended up on Fifth Ham again, bro.
Oh, bro. Dude, I think I'd kill myself if I ended up on Fifth Ham.
I mean, it depends, right? If it's a good thing, don't kill yourself.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
what are you doing, bro? Maybe you want a fucking state medal and you're, you know, you're like, yeah, I was shot. Like, no, I saw one that I fucking laughed so much, bro. It was the cholo that they took, the police, on the weekend. I don't know the name of the Crazy G or something like that.
Oh, right.
It was this guy when they like arrested him, he came out with the fucking glasses and everything.
Oh,
Like old baller.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then they beat the fuck out of him, bro. So I'm like, thank you, Fitz man. And whenever I feel bad about myself or not doing enough, I just see that and I'm like, you know what?
No, 100%.
I'm doing it.
Like, I'm doing all right.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I'm doing my shit, bro. You know, putting my effort and everything. Man.
Yeah.
And honestly, I do drive with more care. So I don't want to end up there, you know?
No, 100%. And I'm on my motorcycle all the time.
Oh, bro. You gotta be careful with that shit, bro. Does it never scare you, bro, being on the highway?
Nah, man, like when I first started riding, yeah, it was kind of scary. But,
Oh, it pissed my pants, bro.
like, but I figured out, like, since I was spending my time so scared on the bike, I wasn't, like, looking out for things, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So, but now that I've gotten more experience, 'cause I've been riding for almost 3 years.
Okay.
It'll be 3 years in February. So, what do you call it? I just make sure I'm looking at everything, you know what I mean? I'm looking for anything that's gonna hurt me or move in my way or whatnot. So, like, it's impossible zone out on a bike. Always looking around.
What kind of bike you riding, bro?
I read a Honda Rebel.
Yeah. That shit is fast, right?
No, it's more like a cruiser.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, everything on the bike for me is fast, bro.
No, it's
One
not.
time I
It's
tried to
fun.
ride a Hardy and I fell, bro.
Nah,
I was like, you know what?
Good.
I look gay on this shit, bro. I cannot deal with that.
So what color is that? You're putting on a gray?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
How you
No,
feeling,
you're
bro?
good.
You cool?
No, I'm chilling.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
chilling? Okay.
Yeah.
Need a break or anything, you let me know.
Yeah, for sure, man.
I never asked if it just,
Yeah.
you know,
No, you're good.
get it down, get it down, get it down. And how do you end up, like, after a gray shark shift, bro? You're not too tired or anything?
Nah, bro, so like last night was my last shift on grade for quite a while, right? But like, so, like if I have another grade shift coming up, like if I'm still like in the middle of my rotation, I'll just go home and I'll fall asleep right then and there, like at 8 or 9 in the morning,
Yeah.
and then wake up like at 3 p.m., do whatever I need to do during the day,
Yeah.
and then just repeat it. But on my last night, or like on my last day, like today, I'm gonna try to stay up as late as I can so that my sleep schedule kind of fixes itself.
Okay.
Because I don't want to spend the weekend, sleeping in and whatnot. Or not like sleeping in.
And can you, like, take the nap? Like, on the
Sometimes you can get away with it. Because when we're on, we collect all our samples on graveyard. So it just depends on how busy you are.
Yeah.
But I try to get like at least an hour.
Yeah, of course, man. And I don't know if the managers to provide so that they tell you something, they're like, nah, just let them be.
Nah, bro, they want you to take naps. They want to make sure you're up, you're alert, you're awake. As long as everything gets done, they don't care,
That's good, man. I like businesses like that.
Yeah. You ever get any like weird customers?
Sometimes, bro.
Yeah.
Sometimes. I get some weird attention. Not in a bad way. I have gotten some once in a bad way. They're like, I'm never gonna tattoo you again, bro.
Right on, like what do they do or what?
I had this one guy, what was like a couple years back.
Yeah.
That I used to tattoo him when I was in the east side.
Okay.
With Pablo, I used to work at Quinta Sangre too.
Okay.
And I mean, I don't know, man. The first time I tattooed him, it was chill, bro. Nothing crazy, bro.
Yeah.
You know? Did a couple tattoos, and then he started like being like, hey, we should be able to do this tattoo. And he was always asking for girl tattoos, you know, like he wanted like Starfire, and then he wanted like the girl to pick from Fifth Element, you know.
Oh, gotcha.
He wanted like a Betty Boo, and then he like all those, you know, which is cool, you know.
Yeah.
I like pinup.
Right.
That's cool, you know. And then the more that he asked me for more like younger and younger looking pinups, and I was like, okay, you know, yeah, you see where I'm going with this, you know. And then the moment that I drew the line, last tattoo I did was a Starfire for him. Because he first was like, hey, bro, would you do a Starfire? I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, I love Teen Titans, bro.
Yeah.
But I thought it was going to be like the one from the comic books, you know?
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah.
one is like, shit.
Yeah.
You know, and then he's like, no, I want it from the cartoons.
Oh, fuck.
And now like,
the one with the like kids?
yeah, but you know, like I thought he wanted like the Teen Titans, that the one like, oh my god, like I don't know, how old are you, bro?
I'm 23.
Okay, I'm 29.
Okay.
So I guess you also got like those Teen Titans cartoons,
Yeah,
you know, like
like the ones on fucking Boomerang.
yeah,
Yeah.
like those, you know. And I was like, you like that one?
Yeah.
And I have tattooed that Raven, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I get it, okay.
Yeah.
And then he's like, no, the ones from the Teen Titans those. And I was like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
And by the way, this man was like 40, bro. Okay.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's not even your generation of cartoons, bro.
Right.
What the fuck? And he's like, no, it's not like that, bro. It's like I really like cartoons. Like I still watch them. And
Yeah.
shit. And he still lived with his parents, bro, and his parents were like older. You know.
I'm gonna to look at you with your arms, so I want to make sure it's still like.
Oh, good looking at. Is it?
What?
No, yeah.
Okay.
What happened?
It's because when you would get more ink, he'd moved his arm.
Oh,
So now your arm's a lot more forward, if that makes sense.
So what do you need?
where should I move it?
There.
There? Okay, just keep it there. Oh, thank you. And then it's good you bring here, bro. Thank you.
What's that?
It's good you brought
Oh,
her.
right.
You're the greatest of all time. And then I don't know, man. I was just like, "What do you want to get that?" And he's like, "Well, no, I like cartoons and shit. You know, it's not like that." And I was like, "Okay." And I actually did that tattoo, you know. And I was like, "Well, okay, it's kind of weird,
Yeah.
but I don't judge. You know, you get whatever you want. Hey, it's your money, it's your body, bro.
Yeah.
You know, like things that I don't do tattooing wise, you know, like I don't do nudity, you know."
Okay. Yeah.
Not because I don't appreciate how a body looks or anything like that. I don't have that kind of judgment.
Yeah.
But I got kids, bro, you know?
Yeah.
I don't want, you know, them to someday be in the streets or wherever and they be like, you know, someone be like, hey, your dad did this. You know, and it's a girl like, you know, doing something or a guy doing something.
Yeah.
You know? Like I don't want that impression. I've done a lot of fucking flags for that to be the impression of me.
Yeah.
You know, I have done a lot for them. But be like, oh yeah, my dad was sick, bro. Like, fuck no. You know, I tried, bro. I tried to be a good man. And then, like, he asked me for, and then, you know, I did that one, and then he got like a Houston Oilers tattoo, which I'm like, okay.
Oh, what?
A Houston Oilers.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You know? And then, I don't know, bro. The next time he he messaged me. And I tell you, this guy has some weird fucking issues because he always like talks to me about his life and shit. You know, he was always reminiscences about the past.
Yeah.
But like now and before it was so cool, bro. You know, like the cartoons, the music, you know, everything about it before was so cool. Now everything sucks. And I'm like, okay, I get nostalgia, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta grow up, you know, or just realize that's not gonna be there anymore. Or if it is, you can just enjoy it, you know?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck about it. And then he was like, you know, last time he like messaged me on Facebook, because his parents used to take him, and the parents were like 60 or something.
Oh, yeah.
And he couldn't drive.
Oh, gotcha.
Like I was like, Like when I was like, hey, I don't know, you're gonna call an Uber, you're gonna go, like, how are you gonna get to the shop? And he was when I had the other shop at this point.
Oh, okay.
He did like 1 year to get his tattoo by me.
Yeah.
He's like, no, my dad's gonna pick me up. And I'm like, okay. He's a 40-year-old man, bro.
Yeah.
Okay? 40-year-old man saying that kind of shit. And it's like, I get it, you know? He went on and lived with his parents after like 8 years of relationship with a girl, I think. That didn't work out. And I don't know, man. You know, like he basically, you know, lived with them not to help them. He wasn't paying nothing. They were paying everything, you know.
Yeah.
Like they were still working while he was not working. He was getting disemployment checks, and that's how he wasn't paying for his tattoo.
Oh.
So the last time that I was tattooed, he was telling me all about that shit, and I was like, the fuck? And I'm sorry, bro, if I sound like a dick, but I don't expect no man that be making their parents work or making other people work for him. You know? You do what you gotta do. I get that. You know, and you live the way that you want to live. I respect that. But I don't fuck with that. You know,
I get it.
Like, no, you know. And then, like, then he messaged me on Facebook, and then he was like, hey, bro, I want to get something new tattooed. And I was like, what do you want to get, Way? And then he sent me, like, I don't know if you saw the Period God Train?
Yeah.
You know, like that, the Trixie Train?
Yeah.
The girl?
Yeah.
You know? He sent me that shit. He's like, I want to get her tattooed on my wrist. And I was just like, what do you mean? He's like, yeah. And I was like, yo, that's a girl, bro. Yeah. Like, that's not even like a cartoon. Like,
that's a kid.
You know, like, Starfire and Raven, they're characters from the 80s. Okay? Maybe when you were a kid, that was your thing, and you liked them a lot. And then you want to get him now, and it's kind of twisted, but that's a fucking kid. That's like an 8-year-old kid, bro.
Yeah.
What the fuck? And he's like, no, bro, it's a cartoon. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck, bro. It's a fucking kid, bro. And he was like, no, it's not about that, bro. You make me sound like a pedophile. And he just started ranting, bro, and like saying all that shit. And I'm like, I'm not calling you nothing, bro. You can call yourself whatever you want to call. And if you're calling that, it's because you're feeling that shit. But honestly, God, bro, I don't do that.
Yeah.
And I don't feel comfortable, and I don't want to ever tattoo you again. I'm sorry. And the guy was like, no, bro. No, don't be like that, man. You know, I really fuck with you, bro. You're a cool guy, bro. But and you're the best tattoo artist that has ever got tattooed by, bro. I don't want that shit, man. I'm so sorry, bro. You know, I was like, I'm sorry, bro. I'm not. You're already with me, bro. I'm just one way type of guy. You know, which is like, you cool with me?
Yeah.
I will move earth, fire, water, and wind to help you, bro. I would literally do anything that's needed to help you and, you know, get, you know, cool with you and help you out in whatever you need. You know, you can call me at 3 a.m. on a fucking Sunday and be like, hey, wait, I'm in Texas and my fucking, you know, wheels pop. I need something. Yeah, I'll be there, bro. Trust me, I will, and I have, bro. With a lot of friends. But once you fuck me over, or once that I'm not cool with you anymore, that's it, bro. I'm never gonna ever talk to you again. No matter who you are, what do you represent, no matter if you're like a high client paying client, I would never gonna tattoo you again or fuck with you. And I have like loose back pieces over that type of shit. You know, like big work that I've been doing with people. It's just because shit that I don't like fuck with, they start doing, and I'm like, okay, fuck you, bro. I'm never. You know? And then this motherfucker, bro, he's like, no, bro, you were like my therapist. I'm like, I know therapist. Are you stupid enough to take my advice? Right. You know, I'm a fucking tattooer. What the fuck do I know, bro? Are you for real? I was like, no, bro, I'm not a therapist. You should get a therapist, you know? I told that fool. And then he's like, no, bro, I'm sorry, bro. You know, let's forget about that. Let's go on that tattoo. I'm like, no, bro, I'm sorry. And I just go to him and block him from marriage. I was like, no, I don't do that. I don't do that bullshit, bro. Especially having kids, especially having daughters.
Right. Yeah, you're gonna letting people get too close, you know?
No, fuck that, bro. I guard my house like you have an idea. I always say I got a shotgun ready, bro. And promise you that I always say, ain't my first kill, ain't my last one. been to prison, I ain't going back to that shit again. And no, bro, like that kind of shit is like cuckoo, bro. That was one of the guys.
Yeah.
The other guy was like a guy who, had like a daughter too and had like a wife, and we used to hang out together and shit.
Okay.
Or doing his back piece. And this guy, he was so grateful, bro. He was a fucking dick to his kids sometimes. He was trying to hide it. He was one of those performance guys. Like, no, I'm pro feminist, and I'm like, pro this, pro that, all about being woke and all that bullshit. And then, bro, whenever like his wife was not looking, this guy was looking at other girls. He was always like, oh, look at that girl, but she's so cute. I'm like, you're married, motherfucker. What are you doing? And I'm a straight man, bro. I'm a straight edge man. I don't drink, I don't smoke. I'm loyal and devoted to my wife, and that's it. To my family. That's it. I don't do more than that. And I don't fuck with guys who be that way. Like, hey, wait, you're married, what the fuck are you talking about? You're like, I don't fucking know, I bet he's not here. Like, fuck you, bro. A shit like that. And all that, I was like, está bien. But the thing that I couldn't stand, bro, was he's so fucking ungrateful. When I was about to be done with the half of the back piece, he started being like, oh, bro, it looks so cool. All right, goodbye. Didn't even say thank you or anything, bro.
What the fuck?
And we're homies. I was giving him a deal, and whenever I like try to do that with people, I don't expect nothing. I catch you for money. That's it. And I don't expect tips. I don't expect gifts. I don't expect nothing of that. If people bring it from the heart, I'm a really grateful person. And I appreciate it a lot, and I'm happy you do that. I have fucking time to set it. Tips are not required, but greatly appreciated. Simple as that. If you think I deserve that, that's cool with me, but you don't have to. I charge what's fair, and that's fair for you, and that's fair for me. That's why we agree on that. And this man, bro, he was getting a deal on that, and every time he came here to get a tattoo, I had like a small pizza for him and his wife and his kids. So they get in with us and all that, we're like he never offered to bring nothing, bro. Nothing, not even a fucking soda or nothing. And at the end, he was like starting to come here and just opening the fucking fridges and just being like, okay, yeah, I got this, I got that, I did, my kid did this. It's one of those persons who is like, if my kid is not accepted there, I'm not going to be there. And like, whoa, your kid is a fucking problem, bro. That's why he's not, Your wife and you are a fucking problem,
Yeah, I get you.
But he was always talking about, politeness and PC and all that. And I'm like, bro, like, what are you talking about, bro? Have some self-respect, please, and shut the fuck up. But he was like, yeah, bro, And at the end, I just go to his ass, He's like, hey, when are we doing the next session? He didn't even say thank you, and I was like, all right, fuck you, bro. He never ever answered.
Get somebody else to finish it.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah. So happy with that shit. You go have it somewhere else, bro. I think those were the weirdest motherfuckers,
No, I get you.
And, homeless people all the fucking time.
Oh, for real?
Not in here, but when I used to work in Sunset in downtown, there was homeless people all day walking around the shop.
Oh, okay.
Walking around the Christmas tree room. Staying and doing crazy shit all the time and trying to sell shoes and stuff.
Oh, what?
And there was one guy that used to go and get tattooed all the time. Gregorio, that was his name.
Homeless guy or what?
What?
Homeless guy or?
No, I think he was a bartender, bro.
Oh, okay.
But he was always passed out drunk when he got there,
Oh, okay.
And he was always like, at the beginning he started going like tipsy. Not like completely drunk, but he was a little tipsy.
Right.
And that's cool, Whatever you want to do on your Monday morning. Well, I could care, bro. But then he started like actually showing up drunk, So we start having to be like, hey, wait, you want to get a coffee? You want to get sober right now? Just for the tattoo. Now we just fucking put it in, bro. And there were times that he came in on the afternoon. He's like, hey, wait, I just woke up. What the fuck is this? He's like, it's a fucking tattoo. I came here, like, yeah, motherfucker. What the fuck? We got your paperwork and everything. And the guy was like, oh, well, thank you, guys. Did I pay you? Like, yeah, you pay us. All right, cool. He was that type of guy. He lived pretty close too. So I don't know, man. He was one of those guys. But then, like, we're cool with all that. But over there, we had a lot of type of clientele, especially when like younger girls and all that went to the tattoo shop and they saw him all drunk, like that. he never did anything like crazy about it or try to talk to any of the girls.
Yeah.
But he was always like friendly with everybody. You know, so he was talking to the boyfriend of the girl, like, hey,
Yeah.
and the girl feeling comfortable, like you know that kind of stuff, you know, which is like, you know, bro, like just let the people be.
Right.
And that was a crazy interesting motherfucker, I tell you. And it was a good time, but it was like also like, hey, wait, ya cálmate, you know. There were some days that like, hey, wait. You know how it is with drunk people. You
No,
know,
100%.
Like,
Yeah.
there's days that like, funniest day ever, and it's like,
Yeah.
your kids are here, bro. Chill, man. You see the old guys. One time a guy dropped like a pound of weed for a tattoo. You know, yeah.
Yeah. You barter and stuff.
Yeah, but he didn't tell me he was not gonna pay me that way. You know?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure he was a fucking drug dealer from here.
Oh, gotcha.
And then he was like, oh yeah, man, I wanna get this tattoo. It's like a big lion piece, usual shit.
Yeah.
You know. And then he was like, yeah, I wanna get this lion piece, this, that. And I'm like, okay, cool, bro. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And I did the job. Did the tattoo, and it was a walk-in, so I didn't take no deposit or anything.
Oh, okay.
And by the end, he's like, "Do you accept weed?" And I'm like, "No, I don't smoke weed, bro. What the fuck?"
Yeah.
He's like, "Come on, bro, accept it." And I'm like, "Fuck no, I need money, bro."
Yeah.
Like, it's because I need to sell it, bro, and then I can pay you. And I'm like, "You just want to walk out without paying?" I'm like, "Well, that or you take the weed." I'm like, "I'm not gonna take the weed." And the fucking owner, she was a big stoner. She's like, "I'll take the weed, bro. I'll pay for it." And I'm like, "You sure?" Like, yeah. So he just paid with a fucking bag of weed, bro. Big count, and just fucking leave. I still got paid with it.
Yeah,
That's, tattoo tails. Tattoo tails. That's what shops are kids, man. Some really fun days, and some days it was like, what the fuck am I doing here? Should have become a scientist, though. Well, but then again, I'm retired, so there's no way.
Yeah, it should happen, bro.
Yeah. It is that way, bro. And you got like weird people that are working on your job, bro?
Not really at this job, though, because we don't deal with like any customers or anything like that.
Yeah.
But when I was working at the cigar lounge, yeah, bro, weird people all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, not like anybody's like horrible or nothing. But you get people showing up drunk, and then they're mad because you can't serve them anymore because they showed up drunk, you know what I mean? And then sometimes like homeless people would walk in, but if you caught them fast enough, that wasn't a big deal.
You caught them like Pokemon.
Yeah, right.
Agárralo. You gotta catch them all.
Coming out so good.
New dog, bro. I like how this one looks to me, bro. That's why God bless you with that white skin. Have you seen the Boondocks, bro?
Nah.
Bro, my God, you gotta watch that.
Is it good?
Bro, Uncle Ruckus, bro, is the greatest fucking character ever did. You know,
check it out. Because I've
world,
seen like
bro.
clips and stuff, but
Yeah.
I never watched it at all.
Oh, he's the funniest motherfucker, bro. He's like a big uncle to him and shit, you know?
Yeah.
He's saying shit like, oh, God bless the white man with that white fair skin. He cursed me with this black motherfucking skin, man. Looking like a goddamn monkey on the shoe. Go to the head. Bro, it's dope, man.
Yeah.
Love that shit. Good show. Really good political satire, too, man.
Yeah. What does your work? Your tattoos?
I go to different guys, bro. I like Pablo's work a lot. Pablo from, well, he used to be at Quinta Sangre, but I think he closed his shop recently. Pablo Hernandez, that's his name. Really
Gotcha.
good, amazing tattoo, bro. Definitely hit him up.
Yeah.
My feet, I got it done by Rolf over there. Sunset, he's a great guy, bro. He's honestly God, amazing, bro. You know,
Yeah.
he's a really great tattooer, great human being, down to earth kind of guy. You know, and I'm really grateful for him. He's the one who helped me when I got here to El Paso, bro.
Nice.
You know? And he's great, bro. You know, he can get tattooed, and he's work, bro. Speak for himself.
Yeah.
You know?
You said Sunset?
Yeah, something. I like a lot of tattooers, bro, but I think I haven't got much time to get tattooed by a lot of people.
Right.
You know, people who would get tattoos here in El Paso.
Yeah.
Definitely John Sutherland is on top of the list. So this guy's great, bro. His stuff is always on spot. Really solid tacking, amazing lines, bro.
Nice.
Real good. ¿Quién más, güey? Mike here from Sun City. You know, he has a lot of years of experience, bro. He always shows up with the best stuff, bro.
Nice.
Mr. Addy, of course. ¿Quién más, güey? ¿Quién más? There's a lot of people, bro. Honestly, there's a lot of people, you know. Just in Monolith, bro. It's filled with talent, bro. You know? You know, you got, Ham, Lita Gomez, bro.
Yeah.
Josh Pettis, bro. What's this guy named Roxy? That guy, bro. Crazy shit, you know. The guy from the African tattoo shop is crazy too. You know?
Yeah, I've been wanting to go in there and just check it out.
Yeah, bro. Angel Reynosa, he does some crazy black and gray, you know?
Oh, yeah?
Same Omar from Tattoo Central.
Oh, okay.
Crazy motherfucker. Both of those guys are definitely, one of the best in black and gray. You know? There's a lot more, bro, but, I would just so you go with everybody, you know?
Yeah.
That's great talent, cats, definitely. There's amazing tattooers. Great people too, you know?
Yeah.
Like over there, the African. There's the anime guys, like Medina, Gorge Lopez, bro. That motherfucker, bro. Lopez, I don't know if his last name is Lopez. Yeah. Sounds like George Lopez, right? But like, no way, like Gorge Molina, I think that's his last name. Yeah, Lopez. A la verga, motherfucker. And that guy is great, bro. He's really detailed, bro. He's detail oriented, bro. And he's black and gray. He takes his time doing things right, bro. I like his shit, Jesus Medina on the anime. I gotta remember the name of this motherfucker, bro. Everyone in that shop is crazy. We're done, but let me just check it, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
How you feeling, bro? How's the pain?
That's alright.
Yeah?
Not too bad.
You cool?
Yeah.
You cool? Alright, bro. I think we're done, man. Just give a little extra. Just to make sure everything is there. I'll do a little one pass over. He's ready to fix solid, This time he just gets there and stays there forever and nothing can do. Sometimes takes a little bit more, Usually like on this one, they stay pretty good.
Nice.
We have them for like 7 years now, bro. They're solid.
Oh shit, nice.
See how many of these.